Did you know that there is an obscure group of people mentioned in the Bible called the Rechabites? Imagine a family legacy so strong that even generations later, long after the original patriarch had died, their descendants still obeyed his instructions without fail. That's exactly what happened with the Rechabites. The Rechabites were a nomadic clan known for their simple way of life. Their ancestor, Jonadab son of Rechab, commanded them to live in tents, abstain from wine, and avoid the luxuries of settled life. In Jeremiah 35, the prophet was surprised to find that, even when he commanded them to drink, the Rechabites refused to drink wine or change their ways. Their answer was not one of rebellion but of deep-seated obedience to their forefathers' word, a command passed down with clarity and conviction. This story isn't just an ancient curiosity, it's a powerful example for us today. Remember day one's lesson to train up a child. The Rechabites are a living testimony to this promise. Think about it, when parents commit to teaching their children the truths of God's word, and children, in turn, honor their parents by following those teachings, something incredible happens. Just like the Rechabites, who remained faithful without their ancestors constantly looking at them, our children can grow into resilient adults. They learn to say, "I know drugs aren't for me, because my parents taught me the value of a clear mind," or, "I choose a life of purpose, just as my dad showed me the importance of using my gifts for good." Today, many of us face new challenges. With the lure of screens and social media, the traditional family conversation can sometimes get replaced by an iPad or smartphone. We often hear about iPad children from families where technology overshadows genuine, face-to-face interaction. Imagine how easily a young person without training and guidance might easily fall into the traps of today's fast-paced, ever-changing world. Compare that with a child who, like the Rechabites, has internalized the values taught at home. Even when their parents aren't around to guide every step, these children will have a built-in compass, a strong moral center that says, "I know right from wrong because my mom and dad trained me the right way." There is a beautiful synergy when parents obey the Bible's call to train their children and children, in return, honor their parents. The Rechabites didn't need their ancestors standing over them every minute of their lives to know what was right. They had been so thoroughly taught that it became a part of who they were. And that is the model we should strive for with our children. So, what does this mean for us? It's simple. Invest time in your family. Share Bible stories, discuss the principles behind each command, and model a life that honors God. Create a home where God's love, plan, and standards are not just topics for church on Sundays, but are lived out every day. In doing so, you're not only nurturing a child, you're planting seeds that will grow into a resilient, God-honoring life. Read Jeremiah chapter 35 and see how the Rechabites remind us that true obedience and faith can span generations and can lead to blessing. When parents diligently train their children, and children honor that training, a legacy is built that stands strong even when the parents are no longer around. God bless you, and may all of us remember the Rechabites because the Rechabites remember.